Hey everyone, it's Kim, AngelDreamCrafts, and I'm here with my monthly collab project for the love of Vintage-Shabby Chic with Sam the Scottish Crafter. Hi Sam! And excuse me, I'm really enjoying doing this every month. It's been so much fun and I've gotten to know so many new people. It's been really a great experience. So thank you for doing that, Sam. And this month I made a book, but I used all of my favorite hoard vault laces and bling. So this is like my dream book, and I'll share the theme with you in a second, what I did, but I had so much fun doing this, and this book is for me. I'm keeping it. It's just something I've had in my mind for a really long time, and I've wanted to do. So this is the back of the book, and I will share that with you in a minute because I'll when I get to the end. But I just, you can see there's tons of beautiful laces and trims, and I made a lace tassel. So let me flip it over and share with you what it is. And I'm naming this book, as you see in the title of the video. Or I may not put it in the title. Anyway, it's called The Royals. This is all of the wonderful historical ladies who have been Queen of England. And I've been wanting to do this, like I said, for a very long time. And so let me just start. Actually, I'll start with the tassel. I made this tassel with some beautiful crocheted items. These were gifted to me from Helen Lockwood, and I've had them in my stash for a while, and I added them to my tassel here. And this is like seam binding and lace and tulle, and I wrapped it all up and added some satin fabric and a doily, and then this really pretty gold vintage earring. And I also added some pearls. This is a thrift store find of a pearl necklace, so there's pearls in the tassel. It's super lush and pretty. It's got some scripty fabric in it, all kinds of things. So it's really, really fun and tattered and very lacy, and I love it. So that's what I did, and I used some square doilies that I had. That was another thrift store find, so it's funny that a lot of things are thrift stores, but then my hoarded laces and bling on top of it. So, from humble beginnings, right? And then the side, I just bound my book with this really pretty thick lace here from my stash. So let me get started. This is the first page, and this is Queen Elizabeth I. And I put her on the cover because I'm starting like from her era kind of to present day. And this beautiful necklace here I received from my friend Jane Marge as these plastic pieces here, these beautiful blingy pieces with the rhinestones. Jane Marge also gifted me those, and I thought it framed the image really nicely. And then I added some of my rhinestones, and then here as well rhinestones. There is lace underneath, and I went around the edge with this beautiful tulle trim. And then on the bottom here I've got this gorgeous rose lace, and I added some rhinestones there as well. And then there's more lace underneath, and then this lace, and then tons and tons of dangles, just tons. So it's super pretty. I love it. I love how it looks. And then I added this beautiful crown bling that I've been hoarding. So that's on the cover. And then when you open it up, the next page is a pocket. And I've got this beautiful pearl dangle here and this little blingy piece. And some of my favorite lace here. It's like a basket weave with roses on it. And then I added some white organza behind it. And there you can see one of the square doilies that I used. And again, more dangles. I also added pearls to the bottom here on the dangles. You can see there's just so much beautiful stuff there. And then the next page is Mary, Queen of Scots, who actually was Elizabeth I's half-sister. And so she's up next, and I've used some vintage pieces I cut off of a table runner and added bling, and then this really pretty flower here with some pearl and rhinestone bling and some cheesecloth, and then this very pretty embroidered lace going around it. I added a row of pearl and bling underneath the image, and then I just layered some snippets of dangle trim, added my pearls, added this gorgeous trim here with the leaves on it. And then I had this thistle piece, this thistle cameo, and I went around it with some rhinestones and then added another blingy dangle pearl piece underneath that. Vintage earring. These two pieces Jane Marge also gifted me, this resin rose and beautiful pearl button. This is one of my little wooden embellishments with some cream micro beads and a black cameo. And yeah, just a little blue ribbon rose for a little bit of color because she's got some blue in her as well. So that's that page. Let me try and move that up a little bit. There we go. You can see that there. And then here we will move to this page, and everybody's favorite queen, Victoria. We love Victoria. And here is and this trim here was gifted to me, the pink and rhinestone trim here was gifted to me from my friend Shannon. Hi Shannon. And she's Morrissey's Art and Craft Design Studio. This beautiful pearl and sequin piece here and here I cut. So I put a piece here and then a piece coming across the bottom here, and then this beautiful pearl piece was also gifted to me from Jane Marge, and I've got an applique with some dangly flowers, and I added the photo had a bit of a pink tinge to it, so that's why I added a few little pink accessories. I did put some pink lace in the background, and you can just see it kind of peeking out. And I've used one of my favorite laces here, and I've got pearls going all the way down on that. It's so pretty. And I've got the little clay flowers all over here and a little pink ribbon rose. And then some bling over here. So that's Victoria. And then this is Queen Mary of Teck. And she was married to King George, and she was a very, very strong lady, and she is actually Queen Elizabeth II's grandmother. Yes, grandmother. So she got included in here, and I love this image of her. She was a very stoic lady. And I added, she has a bit of blue in her, so I added a bit of blue accents on this page. I used more of the tulle trim, and I cut up this lovely applique here with the silver in it. This gorgeous, beautiful pink button here, or pearl button was gifted to me, I believe, from Debbie Vignola. And this trim, the pearl trim, I used all the way around the image. Some blue ribbon roses, the little blue clay flowers, and then I've got a little blue dangle trim here beaded dangle trim. Some gorgeous laces at the bottom again. Lots and lots of dangles, as you can see. It's really gorgeous. And then here we go to these two pages. From Mary of Tech, we now go to Elizabeth Bowes Lyons, who is Queen Elizabeth's mother, or as most of you know her, the Queen Mum. And my grandma loved her. She just thought she was, you know, such a lovely and elegant lady. So I added lots of gold to this page because it just was very regal looking to me. And I made some handmade flowers, little lollipop flowers with bling. I added this beautiful gold cameo piece. I believe Ruby Little Book sent me that one. And I've added some tea-dyed appliques here, some beige ribbon flowers, and then this gorgeous gold lace all the way around. And then one of my favorite dangle trims, this beautiful leaf dangle trim here. And then I've got another dangle trim under here. And then another dangle trim under that. Lots of dangles. And then last but not least, of course, we have the reigning monarch. We have Queen Elizabeth. And I used, this is fabric from my stash. Actually, Siobhan sent me that fabric and I made a ruffle out of it. And then I added this white and pearl lace here. And then I cut up a trim that I had that has all these pearl encrusted embroidered roses. And I put those all around the image. There's a little flower applique there and there. And then I added some blue and white satin flowers. And then this is a very big dimensional flower, and I added like the, you know, sort of crown jewel of my bling collection, which is this beautiful gold piece here. I absolutely love this piece. It's really big and really blingy. And I thought, you know, she's the reigning monarch, the longest reigning monarch in history, so she deserved the big Mama Jamma bling piece. And I've got one of my favorite laces under here, which is sequined and pearls. And then dangles. And dangles with pearls on them. And then this beautiful double layer trim here Jane Marge also sent me. And then I've got another dangle trim under here as well. And then this is a vintage earring that I recently got at a thrift store, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's all pearls and little bicone beads, and it's just really pretty and really sparkly. So that one at the top. So that's that. And then now we're at the back of the book, and then you see I used more of the tulle trim on the edge. This was part of an applique. This trim here I hoard like crazy. It's a gorgeous trim that Olivia Hernandez sent me, and I have about a yard of it, and I used a piece on here because I thought, well, if I'm going in my hoard vault, then I have to include that somewhere. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful embroidered lace. And then I've got another piece here, and of course the beautiful trims at the bottom. So that is my collab project that I'm calling The Royals for this month. I hope you guys like my book, and the list for everyone else who's in the collab will be in the description box below. So I hope you will go over to each and everybody's channel and check out their projects as well. The ladies are so talented, so please do go over and support them if you can, and that would be really appreciated. And thank you, Sam, for hosting this collab, and I will be back next month with my next project. So thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.